Sup, guys? We're back again with another fine episode of the Fastest 3 Minutes. No time for bullshit with every game this week being a cross-divisional matchup. Let's get to Week 8. Let's go. In the first bout this week, we had the baby OMG and the powerhouse TDMP. Steve comes in vying for a playoff ground as TDMP looks to keep the W's coming. OMG gets a big day from Zeke as he the Redskins for 25 points. I hope you enjoyed him this year because he's headed to suspension. He's gonna need Kamara out of Kamara as Alvin strikes for 15. Shady McCoy strikes back with 26 for TDMP, and the Eagles defense goes buck wild for 21 points. TDMP gets a bunch of 7s and 8s from the rest of the squad and conquers OMG in this one, 178. TDMP at 7-1, and OM Lee finds himself at 3-5. Tough loss for OMG as he was unaware Doyle rules. In Game 2, we had the Lynch Mob on the road this week as they had to face Who's Your Daddy as they try to keep the momentum going from last week. Josh McCown led the Mob to a back-and-forth affair. Zach Ertz scored another touchdown, and Adam Thielen put up 18 of his own. Hoosier must have took a long look in the mirror because he got back to his old ways. Jerick McKinnon and Jamison Clam Crowder combined for 40, and Duke Hopkins makes the Legion of Boom look like the Legion of Doom as he scorched the Hawks to the tune of 8 receptions and 224 yards. Dad grounds the Mob this week, 116-97, and John is back. Mob heads to 4-4, John at 6-2. Uno Dos Tres. In the third game, we have the Ginger Bowl, Nerf Herders against Fresh Points of Bel Air. The streaming Fresh Points have been dropping it like it's hot as of late, and the Herders have fumbled their way through this season. The points were as fresh as Subway for Butters this week. Monsters games out of Russell Wilson and the Ravens defense with how many? 27 points. The Bills, Blunts, and Cars of the Herders didn't stack up to the younger Ginger as they fall 91-132. Fresh Points flies to 5-3, and the Herd retreats to 3-5. In Game 4, we had the two struggling teams, Fresh Line of Frankie's Hair squaring off against Joe Buck Yourself, with each team sitting at 2-5. Not a ton of scoring in this game. Isaiah Crowell and Jordan Howard carried the load for Fresh Line with a combined 21 points. Starvin' Marvin Jones goes for a $128, and Case Keenum chipped in with 19. Joe Buck sneaks by with a victory over Fresh Line, 90-83. The most exciting part of this game was Fresh Points' bench with Watson and Fuller scoring over 60 points. Whoops! For Game 5, we had found ourselves at the bottom of the directory with the two Zacks going at it under the same roof. Smoking Trash is an utter clusterfuck this year. Ty God Taylor and some kicker scored the most points for this sorry-ass team as they muster up 87 points. You take a little Ricky, and you take a little Bobby, and you get Robbie Anderson scoring 19 points and Melvin Jeff Gordon racing for 20 more. I still live with my parents not only bunked at my house this week, he also took my dignity as he stopped Smoking Trash in a 108-87 victory. Trash can't stop falling at 3-5, and Parents gets back to 500. In our final game, this week's Game of the Week, sponsored by Wimpkins Tax Service. It's never too early to start thinking about your taxes. I sure can't do that shit, and I'm sure you can't either. Head down to Wimpkins today. We have the top dog of the West, male pattern baldness, going against the bottom feeder of the East, Mr. Blackcap. Looking for some momentum, Blackcap got a couple of touchdowns out of Gronk and Kelvin Benjamin, but was held in check for most of the day. You need 2 grams to make a s'more, and Jimmy Graham got 2 touchdowns to lead the way for baldness with 18 points. Alshon Jeffrey jumped up and grabbed 15 more, and male pattern baldness bounces back this week and runs away with this one, 102-75. Baldness gets a big 6 win, and Blackcap slides at 2-6. Yeah, baby. That was Week 8. Another fine episode. We're now 8 weeks deep, and I think I'm just getting started. Thanks, guys. I want to be the first to wish you good luck in Week 9. Love ya.